Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Reps Gym, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Future Stars and Impact Studio Cheerleading and Tumbling, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, TCC Verizon Wireless, Timbercrest Veterinary Services, Blades Hair and Nail Salon LLC, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln College, Big R, Stacy Family Pharmacy, St. Clara's Manor, BD Milling Company, Eaton Corporation, James Hair Salon, Jim and Samus Ford Lincoln, Bright Idea Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and Dr. Betsy Ulrich, Sugar Creek Orthodontics.
On the go, Joe on the go, and Railer Nation, take it away, Joe.
Hey, Joe on the go, and look who just walked up. Hey, you're brand new to town. Tell them who you are.
That's right, Mike Semenya.
From Somalia?
Semenya.
And where are you from?
Manuka, Joliet area.
They got any football teams there?
Oh, they got a couple up there.
Yeah, I know. You did a little coaching. Hey, football coach here in town, what are you teaching?
Social studies.
How you like Lincoln?
I like it a lot so far.
How about Railer basketball?
Oh, it's great.
Hey, did you basketball?
I did.
Were you any good?
Nope.
Hey, who's your favorite Railer?
Joe Ryan.
Well, you know what? That's one of the best right there. Come on, Hop. Hey, tell them who you are.
Kevin Hop.
Kevin Hop, who's your favorite Railer?
Favorite Railer? Chuck Verderver.
Chuck Verderver, even over that Hop boy.
Well, somebody can be second.
I'm right with you on that. What do you got in that jug right there?
Right here is the raffle tickets tonight, 50-50 tickets.
Did we make any money?
We make some money tonight.
All right.
Thanks to Mr. Bodie. Mr. Bodie did a good job. Thank you.
Mr. Bodie, come on in here. We want to talk to you. Look at him run. Hey, okay, we're going to win it all this year, Hopper. You all in?
I'm all in.
I know some other guys that are all in.
I know one guy that's all in.
Exactly right, all in. Nice job, Hopper. Hey, Ramlow, come on, we got Ramlow too. Come on, tell them who you are.
Adam Ramlow.
Adam Ramlow, graduated when?
2003.
2003, and you were a good tennis player, right?
I was an excellent tennis kid. Due to a good coach.
Back to the van driver. That was a van driver. Nice job in tennis. You were number 2.
I got 6th in conference my junior year, and I think 12th in conference my senior year, so not too bad.
When you're better than the coach, that says a lot.
Well, that doesn't say much, really.
Hey, who's your favorite Railer?
I gotta go with Gavin.
Gavin Block, because he can go to the hoop.
Go to the hoop, plays hard. You know, he does everything the right way. So.
And here's our last question. What'd you get for Christmas?
I got an Illini bag set, personally painted with the Chief Illini work on it.
Woo! Hey, that's a good gift.
Not bad.
Thanks, dude. See ya. We done? We got more time. Who we popping into now? Oh, yeah, you're in. Come on, tell who you are. Who's your favorite Railer?
Me.
What about your favorite Railer?
Gavin Block.
Gavin Block. What about Kurt Courtright? No. He wasn't the Railer?
No.
And not your favorite?
Seen his hair?
Seen his hair. It's a mane.
It's something.
Okay, that's it. Thanks. Are we good? We're heading back up to you guys. Thanks.
Block and Bakari will jump it up, and we are right on time for basketball. Opening tip controlled by the Railers. They're moving left to right as we start the first half of basketball here on a Tuesday.
Oh yeah, something you rarely see out of Southeast ever is a zone. So their coach Lawrence maybe thinks they're a little undermanned, but it's almost a matchup zone. Anybody cutting through that they're gonna match up kind of man on them. But normally you see the quickness of Southeast pressuring us all over the court.
Railers have won 8 in a row. Gavin on top, swings it over to Will Cook. Will looks at a 3 on the way, rolls off no good. Rebound comes down to Williams, and Southeast looks to run. Head quickly to Bakari, back on top to Williams. Swing it over left side to DeVoe. Making a move to the lane is Hughes. Tried to kick it back out. Almost taken away by Ebler. It is tipped away. Cook finds Peyton. Peyton does a nice job to Hop, who tried to cut to the basket but mishandled it and lost it.
Yeah, that's a tough play too. Nice anticipation by Ebler. Got the tip away and was able to kick it over to back to Ebler at Cook to Ebler, and then had a nice pass to Hop, and Hop couldn't handle it.
Underneath, Bakari missed the easy shot for Southeast. Railers come away with the rebound. Perry with the lob. Block with a nice catch as the lob was a little deep for Gavin. So Ebler a spot for a three. That's good.
It's nice to get Peyton off to a good start too. He's been really facilitating this offense and not looking a lot offensively for himself. But that time he was wide open on the wing, and good start for Peyton and the Railers.
6.5 to go, first quarter of action. Railers with a 3-0 lead. Thanks for joining us here on a Tuesday night. Hope you're staying warm wherever you are. Swinging around to Williams. Williams back on top to DeVoe. DeVoe swings it left side to Williams.
Yeah, it looks like they just kind of hang out that Bakari right underneath the hoop, right around the baseline to see if they can throw any sort of a lob, because we don't have anybody that can go up and get it with him.
Three on the way is no good. Tipped around, but the ball's loose. Bakari had it, but Jordan Perry came from the backside and tipped it away. Gavin on the far sideline brings it into the front court. Gets it back now between the circles to Perry. They swing it to Ebler. 2 in a row, maybe? No, that one rolls off. Gavin tried to get the rebound, but it's Hughes who comes out of there with it for the Spartans. Quickly into the front court, straight to the basket. Tipped away by Perry. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Southeast. So a good job by the Railers getting back on defense after the missed shot.
Yeah, good job by Perry at stopping the basketball, too. Hughes is pretty good size for a 6'2" or 3 guard, and Perry did a good job of stopping him and not letting him get all the way to the hoop.
Trayvon Williams, the 5'10" sophomore, cross court. Get it to the 6'5" senior DeVoe. Now skips it across the top of the zone. Back in the hands of Williams. Good defense by the Railers. Railers giving up just under 40 points a contest. Nice lob underneath to Bakari, who scores on a good pass from Williams.
Yeah, and that's what you worry about, is just lobbing it up to Bakari, because he can go get it from about anywhere. As you said, a high jump champion in Mississippi a year or two years ago, and I'm sure he probably did pretty well in Illinois last year also. Approaching
the 5-minute mark. Railers with a 3-2 advantage. Gavin looks to make a move, goes past Williams, skips it over to Will Cook. He's open. No, he dumps it down to Hop. Back on top to Perry. Thought Will was going to take that shot. Ebler at the high post kicks it out now. Railers will reset the offense. Gavin at the free throw line looks to make a move. Spins in the lane. Off the glass, it's good.
Yeah, and that's where Gavin can really do some damage tonight against Southeast, is that free throw line. Caught it, shot faked, reverse spin, layup for Gavin. Good job by Gavin, and good job by the Railers to get him the ball where he can score.
4.5 to go in the first quarter. Railers up their lead to 5-2. Underneath, off the glass, it will go. Count the basket for D'Angelo Hughes, and he's going to the line.
Yeah, that's their main scorer, D'Angelo Hughes, number 30. He's a junior, 5'11", and as I remember that Collinsville, he had a heck of a run. I think 5 straight threes for the Spartans to rally them to their victory down in Collinsville. So a guy the Railers are going to have to keep track of, because he can shoot it from the outside too.
Makes the free throw, so we're tied at 5. Railers quickly break the pressure into the front court to Hop, who hands back to Ebler. Lob, thought about it. Nope, Perry over to Cook. Gets it to Gavin down in the corner. Gavin looks to make a move on the baseline. It opens up off the glass. Good again.
Yeah, boy, they're really running at Gavin too. As far as they're running right at him. They think he's going to shoot a 3 on him, and he's gone by the Spartans 2 times in a row now. Good job by Gavin of just getting to the basket. I think he can do that a lot tonight.
Halfway through the first quarter, Lincoln 7, Springfield Southeast 5. Williams. Back now over to DeVoe. DeVoe makes a move down to Bakari again, who dunks over Hop.
Yeah, they've got to stop Bakari too, because he's just hanging around that short porch area. A lot of times where the Railers like to get the basketball against the zone, and Gavin was not in position.
Ball tipped away, stolen. Hughes goes in off the glass, and it's good. Hughes now with 5, Southeast on top. Ball tipped out of bounds, and looks like a little miscommunication with the Railers in their breaking their pressure here.
Yeah, and it's something really we haven't seen this year. You know, I don't remember a team at all this year pressing the Railers. I don't know if anybody did in Collinsville, but I don't remember seeing any sort of press against the Railers so far this year.
Railers easily break the pressure that time. Jordan Perry to the bench. Freshman Isaiah Bowers in the lineup for the first time. Bowers, the 6'1 freshman. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Railers down 9-7. Hop looked to make a move. Lost control of the dribble. Hughes ahead quickly. Ahead of Ebelair, goes in for the easy 2 again.
Yeah, and a real quick run here for Southeast. We knew they could pressure, but the Railers have been moving the ball so well, we didn't think they could pressure us here at Roy S.
Cook right side 3. That's off the rim, no good. And there's Hughes with the rebound, and Southeast looks to run again. Bounce over to Williams. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Railers down 4. Hughes jumper is good. To make that Williams. An 8-0 run for Southeast has them up by 6, 13-7. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bowers back on top to Gavin. Gavin at the free throw line. Over to Ebelair. Coach Lawrence Thomas directing traffic from the sideline. Gavin turns from 15, up and good.
Yeah, that's where he's got to get into basketball right at the free throw line, and now he's got to say, "Go, guys, give me the ball." I've scored 3 straight times when I've touched the ball. It's time for the Railers to figure that out and get him the basketball.
Hughes, lob to Bakari, tipped away, and they're going to get Gavin with the push as he tried to keep Bakari, but without that foul, it looked like Bakari would have had another easy 2. First on Gavin, second on the Railers.
Well, there wasn't much contact there. I don't know what. He sure wasn't shooting, was he?
Bakari will go to the line. He has 4. First free throw from the 6'4 senior on the way, up, and it will roll good. Hop out, Jordan Perry back in.
Well, the Spartans have really looked to run, haven't they, Jeff? They're getting the ball out, and once they get that rebound, whoever's got the rebound, and that's a nice thing for Coach Lawrence to have, whoever gets the rebound can dribble and take off with it.
Second free throw, that one good. 15-9. 1:58 to go. Block inbounds to Ebelair. Now Gavin gets it back. Ebelair skips it all the way across into the front court to Cook. Double team comes. Gavin there.
Yeah, I'll put Gavin right at the free throw line again and tell him, boys, give me the basketball.
Cook with the left-hand dribble working against Mark Johnson, the 5'8 sophomore. Perry watched by Johnson out high. Cook, top of the key, throws it away. Just lost control as he tried to make a one-hand pass.
Yeah, left-handed too.
And so do you think this matchup zone is something the Railers weren't expecting? Because it looks like it's giving them some difficulty.
Well, I think we've played against this. So, Jacksonville played us, and we had trouble with it, obviously losing to Jacksonville at the convention center. So it may be a defense that the Railers really struggle against. And so far, we were shooting the ball well early on, but we've had a lot of turnovers since.
Johnson in the corner, back on top to DeVoe. Left side 3 on the way, left it way short. Rebound comes down to Gavin. Gavin kicks it over to Cook. Cook along the near sideline, up to Ebelair. Down on the baseline to Bowers. Bowers bounces to Gavin, cutting down the lane, off the glass and good.
Yeah, I'd feed him the ball every time, Jeff. He's got, I don't think he's 4 for 4 from the field, and all of them have been a 15-footer, and the rest of them have been layups. You can't ask for anything better.
Gavin with 8, Railers down by 4, 15-11, 40 seconds to go. In the lane, looked like he shuffled his feet, and he did. Turnover Southeast. Turnover by DeVoe as he shuffled his feet in the lane. Gavin with 8, Ebelair with 3 for the Railers, Hughes with 7, Bakari with 6, and Williams with 2. Well, how many Railer games have we done this year where we're almost into the end of the first quarter and there's been 1 3-pointer made?
Right, yeah. And, we've been able to get to Gavin. He's been scoring. Now it looks like they're boxing one. And no, we're not. I thought they were going to box one on Gavin, but he's just been able to get it at points on the floor where he can get to the basket. Looks like the Raiders are going to hold for 1 here with 16 seconds left. But we've done a good job of finding spots to get to the hoop.
Down to 10. Cook back to Ebelair at the timeline. Ebelair is going to drive in. Kick it to Bowers. 15-footer is good.
Yeah, boy, Isaiah. Nice pass by Ebelair. Caught him right at the free throw line. And we're getting good shots, Jeff. It's just that little run that Southeast went on.
End of one. Railers trail at Southeast 15, Lincoln 13. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball cheerleading and tumbling as we start the second quarter of action. Along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. Southeast, the basketball, they've got a 2-point lead on the Railers, 15-13.
Yeah, the Railers 5 of 5 from 2-point land. Jeff 1 of 4 from 3-point land. So good job by the Railers of getting to the basket and getting easy scores. But Southeast 6 of 7 from 2-point land, 0 of 2 from 3. So they've done an equally good job of getting to the basket and getting high percentage shots.
Williams between the circles, looks over right side, dumps it down to Bakari against Gavin. Back on top to Hughes, swinging around, nope, down the lane, throws it up, that won't go. Ball comes down to Ebler, quickly ahead to Will Cook. Will mishandled it just a little bit, so he'll slow it up and wait for his teammates.
Yeah, Southeast can do that to you too. They can kind of make you play an extra gear, or try to get you to make it play an extra gear because they're a little quicker. But that time Will did a good job of making sure he had a handle on that.
Ebler 3, top of the key. That's long back rim, but Ebler gets his own rebound. Back to Peyton in the corner. Peyton's going to drive baseline, dumps it to Hop, who kicks it back over to Bowers. Bowers with a nice little floater. Didn't get it. Maybe should have used the glass.
Perfect angle to use the glass. You're right, but I also thought Hop should have shot the ball first. He had Bakari way up in the air, and he made a great shot fake. He's at your mercy now. You got him up in the air. All you got to do is throw into him, and no matter whether you make it or not, it's a foul. So Hop should have went right into him.
Will Cook knocked it out of bounds, so it'll stay with Southeast. 6:40 to go, first half. Lincoln trailing 15-13. Johnson back on top to Williams. Williams working against Hop at the top of the Railers zone. Now to the right side, Hughes. Offensive foul. There's Gavin taking a charge. Hughes.
Yeah, I thought Gavin may not have been set there, but Hughes really pushed off with that off arm.
6:32 left in the second quarter. No scoring yet here. In the second quarter, Railers 12-2 on the season. Ebelair up to Bowers. Now the front court. Gavin, long top of the key, 3. Missed it badly. Ball tipped around. Rebound comes down. And that's Williams with the rebound. Over on the right side, lob back over to Bakari outside the lane.
Yeah, Bakari doesn't do much outside the lane, but when he gets around the basket, there's not going to be a lot of Railers that can block his shot.
Johnston, left side 3, missed it badly. Ball tipped around, coming out with the rebound is Hughes, but they're going to say Hughes stepped on the end line as he had the basketball. So it'll go back to the Railers. 6 minutes to go, 15-13. It seems like one of those early Saturday morning games of the Thanksgiving tournament. Just that
crowd's not quite into it. You know, it's different for them. They're maybe not as strong or not as vocal on a Tuesday.
Hop kicks it out to Ebelair. There's Gavin, top of the key, drives down the lane, and a foul is going to be whistled out high on the grab as Gavin tried to go to the basket. Going to be out of bounds to the Railers. Foul will go against Bakari. That'll be his first. Second on Southeast. 5:49 to go. Cook looking to inbound, still looking. Gets it out to Ebelair with the catch near the volleyball line. Now back near side to Gavin. High post to Hop. Hop turns, gets it back to Gavin. Now he's picked up his dribble, needs help, back to Hop.
Well, they're trying to throw that.
Gavin with a nice move off the glass. Count it. There was contact, but not enough for a call. Gavin ties it on the drive.
Yeah, good move by Gavin, too. Gavin playing real strong, especially going to the hoop underneath and around that basket tonight.
Tied at 15. 3 on the way. That's missed badly. There's Gavin with another rebound. Credit Will Cook with boxing out.
Yeah, well, they've done a lot better job, Jeff, this season especially. And Coach alluded to that the other night against Norma West. They've practiced it more than normal.
Ebelair hands off to Hop. Hop with the dribble, back to Ebelair, open for a 3. He doesn't take it. Will from the corner. Will, that won't go down. Hop with a rebound over 2. Spartans up and in.
Yeah, that's one thing he can do. He's super athletic, Hop, the junior, just about 5'10", maybe 5'11", but he really gets off the floor and gets off the floor quick.
A great job by Hop. 3 on the way, the high arcing 3. That's missed. And now Will Cook with the chance to run. Will, down the lane, has it blocked from behind. Gavin there to clean it up, and Gavin's going to go to the line, and he will be shooting 2. Yeah. And now it looks like the Railers getting a chance to get a little more transition because Southeast maybe not being as patient as they were, taking some quick shots.
And long shots, too. Long 3 in the corner there by Hughes, and that leads to a break. And, Will went in and did a good job of getting to the basket, got a shot block, but Gavin was right there to get it as Gavin missed the first one. So a good job by Will. You want him to keep going to the hoop even though he got it blocked.
the Spartans call a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, just a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. 4:38 left in the first half. Lincoln on top 17-15. Gives us an opportunity to remind you that some of the sponsors of Lincoln Railer basketball include Stacy's Family Pharmacy, the Eden Corporation, Reps Gym, and Jane's Hair Salon, bringing you this and every Railer game here in the 2014-2015 season. Railers on top 17-15. It was an 8-0 run by the Spartans that put them up 13-7. But now the Railers are on their own 8-0 run as they were down 15-9, but the Railers have now taken the lead 17-15. Gavin with a chance to stretch that out just a little bit more as he'll have the second of two going to the line. Gavin coming into the contest, a 72% free throw shooter on the season. 6'6" senior's free throw on the way is good.
Yeah, what? Gavin now, what's he got, Jeff? 11?
Gavin with 11.
11, yeah. Nice start, nice first half for Gavin.
Almost walked. Underneath. Going up, off the glass. That won't go down. Go up again, missed again. Another third chance. 3 chances underneath for the 6'9" senior Darius Osley, and nothing.
Maybe.
Hop in the corner, see if the Railers can take advantage of the misses. Ebler comes this way, looks back door, not there, so he gets it back to Gavin. Ebler now to block. Contact. Gavin lost it out of bounds. They're going to say it was Gavin losing it, so good defense by Ousley as he tried to cut Gavin off of the baseline. Did a nice job. Gavin off his leg. So with 3:58 left in the first half, Railers 3-point lead, but Southeast with the basketball.
Yeah, and there a lot of contact even when Gavin was cutting through the lane. He's going to get a shoulder and an elbow from Southeast. They're known for that going across the lane, but that time Gavin just a little too quick and lost his footing.
Williams on the left wing to Walton. DeVoe makes a move, goes in strong, lots of contact, no call. DeVoe tried to get the rebound, and they're going to say last touch by Southeast. So if you weren't sure if it was a conference game, I think you know by now that they're going to let a lot of contact go.
Yeah, Gavin, it looked like he got caught, was trying to take a charge. Now, I thought he was a little far under the basket. If there was that little half circle thing that the college and pros use now, he would have been inside of it. But again, there's not in high school, so you can do that.
And I think at least 2 of the officials are Big 12, maybe all 3 are Big 12 officials. So it's just a little bit different having a different set of officials.
They should be used to some contact. Nice pass.
Underneath to Hop. Bowers.
Yeah. Great pass by Bowers and nice cut by Hop. Even better cut right through the lane and Hoppy getting a nice back cut. And that was a little bit of a dry spell for the Railers now. Up 20-15. Jeff, we need to extend this before half.
2:50 to go in the first half. Railers have scored 11 in a row. Bounce over to Williams on the right side. That is Isaiah Walton, the 6'2 sophomore. Underneath, Ousley. He wanted no part of the basketball underneath this time. Gavin tips it away. Tracked down again by the Spartans. Southeast having a little bit of difficulty on offense this trip down.
Yeah, our backs are giving up some easy passes underneath.
Hughes with the miss. Gavin tracks it down. Railers have a look if they can hurry. Isaiah tried to get it to Hop, but it's tipped away by Southeast. And and that's one thing that we know that the coaching staff, of all the things they really don't like, is with our size disadvantage in a lot of cases, if it gets down there, it's too late.
Yeah, and when they've gotten some easy looks, so they just haven't been able to get them to go.
2:16 left, first half. Railers up 20-15. Ebelair watched by Williams.
I think you can get it right in the middle and get it down to Gavin, kind of like we did, or not Gavin, but down to
Gavin's baseline jumper won't go down.
Isaiah.
Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Southeast. Quickly into the front court. Walton goes straight to the basket, but Hop did a nice job of reaching from around and knocking it away, so it'll stay with Southeast. 1:52 to go.
A little bit like what we did against Normal West. Found Isaiah around the basket, about that 5-foot range where he can power up and go one dribble and get to the basket. I think it's open against Southeast also.
Johnson over to Williams. Railers up 20-15, 1:40 to go in the first half. Johnson thought about a 3, didn't. Tipped away by Ebelair. Hop knocked it out of bounds. So again, quick hands from the Railers up top. But the Railers couldn't track it down, so it'll stay with Southeast.
Yeah, good job by Ebler again, getting his hand on the ball. He does that a lot, at least 4 or 5 times a game, and that time Hoppy couldn't get the steal, but again, another deflection.
Walton, Williams, under a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Josh, Southeast looking for their first points of the quarter.
Yeah, they're really just that big run they went on, Jeff.
3 on the way. That's no good. Tracked down again by Williams. He goes in, dumps it over to Bakari. Won't go down, and I think they're going to get Isaiah.
Yeah.
Foul on Isaiah. That'll be his first, third on the team.
It's really just been that run in the first quarter that they had. What was it? About a 9-point run or so?
8-0
run.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really been their offense. They got 15 total.
Bakari's first free throw, no good. 1:13 left. Railers up 20-15, first half of action. Second free throw, that's no good. And then Bakari's going to get whistled for his third foul.
Nice, yeah.
Coming over the back as he tried to get the rebound.
That'll help, but yet just the 14th foul. He's got 3 of them, they got 4 as a team. So not any free throws yet for the Railers.
So now Bakari will have to take a seat. DeVoe will replace him. Gavin to inbound, does so to Hop. And the way this first half has gone, kind of a grinder, hold for one.
Yeah, it's awful tough to hold against Southeast for a 1, even though it's a matchup zone. They're very good anticipators. They're very quick. It's tough to do. It's a foul, man.
Have they gone box and 1 now with Gavin as
and they're really bodying Gavin too. I can't believe there was nothing called at all, a contact or nothing. It looks like they've just put.
Ball tipped away, stolen by the Railers. Ahead to Hop. Hop goes up off the glass.
Yeah,
got it, and
nice.
he is fouled.
Nice. Yeah, and nice job by again, Ebelair, Cook, and Hoppy right there as a tip away, and that leads to a steal by Hoppy. And if we're going to have a guy to finish on the break, it's going to be Hop. He's kind of acrobatic in a little bit. He took the contact and was able also to get that basket to go. So the defense leads to offense. A big one for the Railers.
Foul on Walton as Hop completes the 3-point play. He now has 7. It's a 14-0 run for the Railers, and now they're up 8 with under 30 seconds to go. Williams.
It's like the Railers trying to pull up the pressure a little bit here in the last 30 seconds.
Peyton gets whistled for the reach in.
Nothing wrong, though. Just 3 teams foul. This will be our 4th team foul, so nothing wrong with that foul. Let's make them reset and get something else going.
Foul whistled on Aaron Hop, his first. Josh said team number 4. 15 seconds to go. Railers up 23-15. Dump down to DeVoe. Skips back out. Inside the arc. Jumper on the way. Won't go down. Rebound comes down to Johnson. Picked up by Bowers. Railers have time with 4. Down to 3. Hop. Need to look at something. Cook. Fires it up. On the way. Will not go down.
Yeah, Hop didn't have any idea how much time was on the clock.
Halftime score, Lincoln 23, Southeast 15. We'll be back for our halftime show in just a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.